It's shot o'clock. It's shot o'clock. Hey, do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Hey, see one take one people. How y'all doing?
Alright, guys.
Got some on my lip. Episode 33, Tree.
It's 33?
Number 33.
Okay.
Of Fyre Talk. Thank y'all for, support, love, comments, all that good
Y'all
stuff.
still sticking around with us.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for that.
Appreciate it. You're only here because y'all.
Seriously.
Fyre Talk. F-Y. F-R-Y-E.
F-Y-R-E.
F-Y-R-E. That's
See,
good.
okay. What's wrong with this man?
I mess up sometimes.
We ain't gonna get into that because I don't know what that was.
So, I'm Cousin Tay.
That's embarrassing. Harley Quinn, whichever one you want to call me.
Episode 33, people. How we doing? How we doing this today or this week or whenever y'all watching this? I hope y'all enjoying yourselves like we are.
Absolutely.
Continue to, it's my turn to pick, but continue to send in your topics and all that good stuff. We appreciate gifts. It's my turn. What are you doing?
Alright, cool. There's some stuff up in there.
Oh.
By the ancestors be with us.
Yes.
I ain't gonna move no crazy.
Number 34.
Let's see what that hitting for. Oh, addiction.
Okay. And
Oh
now,
my wowzers.
we got to do
So the topic tonight is addiction.
addiction.
And the challenge of the night.
Oh, man. Challenge of the night. Number 9.
About your body. Number 9, you say?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Losing or forgetting the topic.
Oh, this ain't gonna be hard.
Yeah. So the challenge of the night is losing or forgetting the topic. And
The topic of the night, addiction. Episode number 33. If y'all have any, comments or, you want to say something, comment back. We look at them. We'll talk to you.
we definitely did. We talk back.
So, addiction, cousin.
You want to kick it off? You want me to kick it off?
Yeah, you can kick it off.
So, when it comes to addiction, do you feel like it's like an actual like mental illness, like a sickness, or do you think it's more so of just flat out a choice?
It could be a little of both, for real. A little of both. Maybe once in a while that one may override the other, but it's a little mental health and it's a little, a little good choice because, there's things out here like that people can get addicted to, don't even realize it. And it might not even be nothing, no drugs or nothing like that. It could just be, gambling,
Oh, true. Attention.
Yeah, it just, got definitely attention, and never really know until you really sit down and I guess somebody gotta look at, like Michael Jackson said, look at the man in the mirror and wonder around with, like, what the fuck, why ain't nobody, depending on what you, addicted to.
Yeah.
So, some stuff is, like I said, overrides. Some stuff is by, like, no, you just want it.
Yeah, this is just your personality.
You just do
this.
What you do. You can stop, but you just doing it. Yeah. And then some,
Yeah.
mental health. Yeah. That's what they, runs rampant in the black community, Niggas don't see therapists and all that.
Okay.
Yeah. I think, when moves coming up. You always suck it up and you be alright, but
I'm kind of on the fence as well. I really don't know like what the fuck to say other than like the whole choice thing, because it's like you see what drugs do to people. You have family members, you have friends, you watch movies, you've seen TV shows, so you know what a drug can do to you.
Yeah.
So for you to choose to do a drug that you are fully aware that can have you strung out and addicted is kind of like, what the fuck? That was definitely a choice. But you do have some of those.
But the first time, usually the first few times is a choice. Like, I want to do this.
I mean, the
but
first time is a choice, absolutely. The second time is definitely a choice. Like, if you don't get addicted the first time, everything after that is definitely a fucking choice. Like,
but like, it's crazy.
You
like,
playing Russian roulette with drugs.
But no, but that's kind of a myth. Like, most people don't really get addicted. That's why That's why it's it's a second and a third.
And it's a choice. That's what I'm saying.
But no,
so if that shit don't string you out at the first time, then that shit is definitely a choice every time. Yeah. So after, just like it was a choice the first time.
Yeah, but I've known people who have done some of the harder drugs and was like, nah, this ain't me. This ain't me.
Exactly.
This ain't me. But
again, I showed
that's what I said the
they
first
tried
time.
it, they didn't like it. Chose not to do this shit again.
But like after a while, it's addiction, and
I mean, I don't know, cause
I'm not just saying in general, like with things like.
I ain't gonna really say I don't know. I don't know to that extent. I never been I guess, can I say junkie? Can I say that? Like,
sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I've never been a junkie. Like, I've never tried coke or nothing like that, but I've definitely did lean. I definitely drunk lean, like at a high rate, an alarming rate actually. I've tried Molly before. I've tried ecstasy before, but it was never nothing that I was just like, I gotta do this shit. Like, oh no, I need this drug. Other than the lean, because all this crazy shit that's in it, but yeah.
So, during that phase, would you call yourself an addict?
No, I can't, like, I don't really know the definition of addict, like, as far as, like, Webster, but my definition of an addict, like, what I perceive an addict to be, I was not an addict. From my definition, I wasn't an addict. Because an addict to me is, like, well, for real, I feel like you have, like, addicts, and then you have functional addicts. You have people that can do a line or two of coke and still go to work in the morning, be very much so productive, come home, clean the whole house, cook dinner for the kids, you know what I'm saying, be ready to do this shit all over again. So, and then you have addicts out here sucking dick for dollars and drugs and, you know what I'm saying, stealing from people to take shit to the pawn shop. That's what I perceive an addict is. So, no, I was not a fucking addict. And like I said, I wasn't doing coke, I was drinking fucking lean, so. But the drugs that's in that stuff will have you dependent. I would say that. I would say it was very much so a dependency, other than an addiction. Because after a while, not even after a while, for it happens really fast. Your body gets used to everything that's in it, and it's like.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When does it becomes?
It's more of a dependency. It becomes an addiction when, like I said, when you out here sucking dick.
So that's your definition.
That's my definition of having an addiction. Yes, that's what I just said to you.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I could sound ignorant, and I'll take that. But like I said, this is my opinion of an addict. This is not the true definition. This is my definition of an addict. You out here getting it how you live, nigga. Like, no funny shit. Like I said, you have functional addicts. Not saying that's not a thing. Like, you have functional addicts. You have people, like I said, that can do drugs and don't have to go to the extreme to get them and all that shit. So,
yeah.
I would, if I had to classify myself either or, I would be a functional addict.
So, is it addict or addiction that you want to accept? Because there's two different things: being an addict and then being addicted. Like you said, you think an addict is, you can be.
What's the question?
Let me put it this: you think you can be addicted without being an addict? Like, what your definition saying? You saying like, if you out here sucking dick?
That goes back to me saying it was more so of a dependency than an addiction. That's pretty much what I would have to say to answer that question. It would go back to me more so feeling like it was more of a dependency than an addiction. Because, like I said, you're not going out here going to the extreme to get it. But, you know what I'm saying? Your body's craving it, so you're going to make sure you're good. But at the same time, like I said, you ain't out there on and grandma jewelry and stuff like that. So.
And this and that just ain't for drugs or whatever. But, there's people out there that...
Like you said, gambling and all types of like...
Coffee, or,
People do have caffeine addictions and tobacco addictions, so... You're absolutely right. It's not always drugs. Like I said, attention. It's a whole name for that shit. Like, people What's this? The definition? How the fuck is this the definition?
That's what it is.
It says the fact or condition of being addicted to a particular substance, thing, or activity.
What's the sentence say?
He committed the theft to finance his drug addiction. So I was right. My perception of an addict is pretty much right to the definition. Out here stealing and fucking sucking.
Okay.
To fulfill your addiction.
So, okay, what's the difference between, I guess, being addicted or addict and just it being just a habit? Like, this is,
Oh, so what's the difference between a habit and an addiction?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Okay, let me.
Would you about to answer it? Because you can tell me what you feel while I'm over here stewing. Because I gotta stew. Because I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
A habit is a thing that you can like. Certain things. Niggas might snap their fingers and not even know it, and then you got some people that might do like certain things when under certain situations, and it's just like.
Habitual.
It's not a weird, like a habitual thing.
Yeah.
And so for me, for weed, like we smoke weed. I wouldn't say I'm an addict without weed, but I would say it's a habit. Like a habit is thing. I feel like, I don't got it now. I can still function. I ain't going crazy doing that. I can. Like, if I, had to sit down and, just say, no, you can't do this I can do that. Like, it's a habit, but I might be frustrated.
A little irritated.
But it ain't like, fucking, ooh, look at that. I had to be like, what?
I'm glad that challenge is over, huh?
Yeah.
Better take that. I would already have to take like 2 of them shots if we was doing that challenge. I don't really.
But a habit, I can live, I might be frustrated or whatever, but.
But you can live without it.
Mm-hmm. And for me, the addiction is just like, damn.
Hey, shit you can do, but do whatever it is you need to do to get that.
Even when I'm, even when I'm like, no, I gotta, sit down, or you can't do this for a while, and you just can't live, and you just.
It's impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible. It's like you just can't do it. It's just mental health thing, all goes wrapped up into one, and it's just like.
Okay, as far as me feeling like the whole mental health thing, like that's what I was trying to say before we started the other conversation. Like, you do have people that don't really have the mental capacity to really take things in as they really truly are. Some people have to minimize things. Some people's brain only takes the minimum of things. So, you know what I'm saying? Some people do have that issue, but most of them not on drugs. Not trying to be funny, but most people with, I'm gonna just say lower IQs aren't the ones that's out here, stealing and sucking. So I don't really want to feel like it's a mental illness, but at the same time, like I said, you do have those people that do just have a lower IQ and are just a little more impressionable and willing to do, something that a normal functioning person would already know, no, that's a bad idea, we're not going to do that.
Or, how about this? Would you, this is a whole different topic.
Okay, go ahead and take that shot.
But, no, I know what we're talking about, but I feel like it's a whole different topic that I'm about to ask you to.
Well, don't do it, because that's going to cause you to take a shot.
Well, it's
and I'm being nice to you.
It's part of it, though.
Well, if it's part of it, then it ain't really off topic then. The challenge is forgetting the topic or going. No, I'm saying the challenge is forgetting the topic or getting off of the topic. But if you're saying it's, it correlates, then that's not really getting off the topic.
It correlates
to
mental health part of the conversation. Like, do you think the age of a person when they're doing certain things, like you said, the IQ as you're still developing when you're younger and stuff. And do you think that also goes into the affected mental health and like becoming an addict. Cause you know a lot of motherfuckers. Man, I started doing hard shit like when it was like 13, 14. It's like,
and I never understood that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I
Right.
never understood why a 13-year-old would be doing heroin or smoking crack and shit like that. I never got that. I never got that. I'm sorry. That's the part I can't relate to that. I can't understand that. But it could be. It could be.
But like you have we know the story of people smoking with people. Niggas got it.
I do. I know.
And they sit in it. And now they fucked up. And
So what's the question?
did you forget the topic?
No, I didn't forget the topic.
I'm saying does age goes into the fact of the mental health part of addiction, like while you're still young, you're still technically developing. Like
I would
let's
say
say a difference between a person that grew up and never never did anything, and kind of at an age that I understand now, whereas opposed to maybe his friend was like, "Fuck it, I tried it and I liked it," and boom.
I
Not knowing the education, basically. Do you think it plays a part in the addiction?
I would used to say, like the old me would say, age plays a part in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Until I went through life and met different people, different ages, and they just had different maturity levels. So I would say it's not even so much of the age; it's your maturity level. It's whatever frequency your brain is on. It really don't have nothing to do with your age, because I've met some old ass immature motherfuckers, and I've met some young ass very mature motherfuckers. So it's definitely all about your maturity level, and mental illness plays a part in every fucking age. Like you can be an infant with mental illness, but of course you can't express it. You're a fucking infant, because it's not like you just wake up one day with a mental illness. This is something that you're fucking born with. 9 times out of 10. You're born with this mental illness, unless it's like PTSD or some shit. Like, I ain't trying to be funny or downplay PTSD, because that's a serious ass situation. Some shit that I, went through myself. But yeah, like.
But as far as addiction, you think?
I don't think the age really have nothing to do with addiction either, because.
When it comes to like certain drugs, like a 10 to 11, like like niggas that got, they should know, like you should know better. That's how you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like that, but at the same time, that's what I'm saying. It goes with the fucking maturity level. It depends on how impressionable you are.
Yeah.
Because you can be around people that's
doing that.
You know what I'm saying, doing that shit, and they offering it to you. You know what I'm saying? And you might look up to these people, so you like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. And now you a fucking 13-year-old junkie. You know what I'm saying? So. And like I said, for me, it just goes down to your fucking maturity level. Like, if you're old enough to comprehend that shit and understand, like, fuck no. And then mature enough to stand up for yourself and be like, no, I'm not doing that shit. But everybody, like I said, everybody at the same age doesn't have the same maturity level or the mental capacity. So I wouldn't necessarily blame it on, like, mental illness or any of that shit. Because, like I said, mental illness, it's not going to something you're born with, but... So no, I'm not gonna say.
So the addiction part is basically a choice. The choice to get addicted to it. Whatever.
Addiction is, it is pretty much a fucking choice. I can't sit here and be like, oh, you're sick in the head because you're addicted. Now I can say this. Okay. Once you get addicted, that right there is what causes the mental illness. I will give you that. Once you get addicted to the point where you, like I said, addiction, because now that we know the definition, once you get to the point where you breaking the law, stealing and sucking, then that's where you at the mental illness stage with me. Because at this point, it's a sickness.
Would you give them a pass, or you could still like hold them?
What you mean? What you mean? Like, what you mean? Give them a pass? What are you talking about? What's that? What you mean?
Once the mental illness start kicking in, and
nah, baby,
you're still accountable for your actions. You're still accountable for your actions.
That's crazy. I don't really know. I mean, I can't even say that you are accountable for your actions, because you out of your body at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you out of your body, you out of your mind. You are not even yourself no more.
No.
You are you feeding the demon.
So put my Law and Order hat on, because we've seen Law and Order episodes where due to this
You feeding the demon.
Yeah.
You feeding the demon, and like I said, you are no longer of your sound mind or body. So I really can't hold you accountable for anything you do between your rages, between you not having your stuff and you trying to get your shit. Like, you really are not yourself. You're
Is
not
that in
thinking.
all situations, or is this with certain situations?
I mean, again, I would say certain situations because it's up to that person. Some people are just pure evil motherfucking people. So they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna do some fuck shit or some wild ass shit regardless. Because that's just their nature. And then, like I said, you had the ones that you trapped in this addiction now. You not even yourself. So.
So, how do you feel about addicts when they get, like, you know, have to stand in front of a judge or whatever? Would you, like, are you good with them? Just, alright, you know, you won't get jail with the, you know, with like real life killers, because, you know, you might have had this one lapse during, you know, during your little blackout session. You know how, you know.
Yeah, what are you asking me?
Like, they get caught doing something crazy, going up in front of a judge. Are you okay with them saying, no, I was messed up, let me go home?
No, not let me go home. You need to go to a facility.
Okay.
You're not gonna just get away scot-free because you was out of your fucking rocker. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's still a
That's what I'm saying. Like, people's got to hold, like, that's what I'm coming about, with accountability.
You still gotta hold accountability. Like, if you out here doing something, like I said, some shit that have you in front of a judge, yeah, but you gotta wear that. But it's not necessarily them having to go to jail. Like, you can go to a fucking facility where you can get the proper help that you need to get you out of this psychosis that you're fucking in, get you clean, and get you starting a better fucking life. So, yeah, I'm not necessarily saying you're just sending your ass straight to jail. Like, because if you send them straight to jail, like, you can still get drugs in jail.
But it's other things that people are addicted to. You know, they go to jail for. I don't think we can say that, but I guess.
What we can say?
The kid thing.
Oh, addicted to children, pedophilia and shit. Yeah. Those people deserve to just croak. I'm gonna say croak, cause you know YouTube changing.
But you know, like that's what I'm saying. You know, we seen, you know, SBU. You know, I mean, they've been addicted to this and they can't help it, and they always done got them. You know what I'm saying?
Quote might sound one-sided. I'm sorry, but quote. That's one addiction I will never understand. I will never understand how you are addicted to a child. I will never get that.
Steve Wilkos be having, man.
What? Yeah, I will never understand the addiction to the children. So I'm sorry. You can just go straight to jail and hell.
Yeah.
I can't support that in any type of way. And it's like they had a whole Love is Love campaign to try to support that crazy ass shit.
Man. Hey, Steve still, it's part of addiction. Hey, Steve still will coach y'all. Where they went in front of Steve. Motherfuckers was wondering why the baby got bite marks. One parent is blaming the other parent, and the other parent is blaming the other parent. I'm gonna find out both of them just biting on the baby.
Both of them biting the baby.
How y'all just biting on? What are y'all doing? What is this? Y'all bite the baby, pass it on, bite the baby. Like what kind of what are you doing? Like, what are you doing to make you think this is okay?
Bite a baby and then go to the Steve Wilkos show like that. I didn't have to take lie detector tests and shit like that. Now that's some crazy ass, heavy ass drugs. And yes, that's definitely an addiction. Cause you out here doing some wild ass shit.
And then trying to blame the other one, and both of y'all doing this.
That's an addiction.
Both of y'all are here doing this.
That's an addiction for sure. People are crazy as hell. Like, for real. So,
okay.
Anyway, we have addicts in the family. Okay, boom. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you got a slew of these motherfuckers, but you know, we got like a good 2 or 3.
Everybody does.
And everybody does. So when it comes to family being addicts, how do you like feel like you should deal with them? We can take the shot first. See, you gotta take the shot.
Deal with them. Um, like, what you mean? Cause
I mean, cause
okay,
you know they're an addict,
I
like a real addict, like the definition of addict. So at any given moment, you know, some might come out missing, or you just might not be comfortable, or you don't mind it. Like, what? How do you?
I'm kind of. Well, I ain't really like I deal with them when I feel like dealing with them. Basically, like I don't have to be like it's not necessary for me to be around you. I have a choice, like
Yeah, definitely.
and then at the same time, I don't mind it like when I'm around because I'm older now and understand just understanding things. I don't mind it and I guess it's a mix of those two. I don't have to be around you if I don't want to, and then if I am around you, it don't bother me. It's not really a nuisance or bother or anything. I just I just laugh. I just smile because like I got older, and just like I just understand a little bit of life and just living in. It's just like I understand. It is what it is.
When I was saying the news one time, I seen one of our cousins that the addict, and she was doing what the fuck she was out there for. You know what I'm saying? So just happened the person that she was going to go see was a good friend of mine. So she did what she did, you know what I'm saying? And I went downstairs because I was getting ready to leave, so I'm going to the car. And ironically, she parked right beside me. So I see her and I'm hyped because I'm like, that's my cousin. But I you know what I'm saying? I know why she out here. I didn't see what I seen or whatever. So I go out there and I speak to her. And shorty, like straight, don't even know who I am. Like she was just so high. She didn't even recognize who the fuck I was now. So I was just like, that's when it really hit me. Like, damn, like my cousin's an addict. Because any other time she would see me, she'd be hyped just like I was hyped. And it was just like, she was high as shit. So she didn't even fucking recognize me. It's like, God damn. Like, like, what the fuck?
So how do you deal with that situation? How do you, now that you're older?
Now that I was grown then. I won't this big age, but you know what I'm saying? I was in like my mid 20s or my early 20s or whatever. But at this, I love her to death. She's a character, like you know what I'm saying. Like so when she come around the family and shit, it's always laughs and love and shit like that. So it ain't never really no judgment. I didn't really start looking at her crazy or actually judge her until that fucking moment, and then she just. You know what I'm saying? Started doing other shit, so it's just like, okay, yeah, this, you know what I'm saying? This is it. She's really an addict. Like, what the fuck? But as far as me, like, dealing with her, I don't have to. And you know what I'm saying? Like, on a personal level, I don't have to, so I don't.
But when
at the end of the day,
they're around,
at the end of the day, I know when they're around, I be chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got nothing. I'm not, first of all, when I go around the family, I ain't bringing nothing but my fireball and my weed and my gun. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need my gun for my family. I just need the gun because I know my family get crazy and we might fuck around and get into it with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? We done had to put somebody out the crib or some shit. So that's the only reason why my gun is even in the house with us. Other than that, I don't need that because I'm with family.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, I don't got to worry about them stealing from me because I ain't bringing nothing but that. And all of it is on me. My jewelry is always on me. It ain't like you can just take it off my neck. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? So I don't act no different around them. I'm not gonna not smoke because it is. I'm not gonna not drink because it is. None of that shit. If anything, I'm gonna ask them, you want to do that?
Probably gonna hard ass me.
I'm about to roll up because you want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's all like I said. It's always lasting love when I see. Those certain values and shit, I love it. Because it's going to be giggles all motherfucking night. Like, they're going to have me crying all motherfucking night. Absolutely. But yeah, That's how I deal with them. Like people I fuck with. Cause I fuck with them.
But girl,
I fuck with them, but like I said, like on some personal shit, like no, like you're not about to, you ain't gonna come to the crib and babysit no shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might not even get an invite to the crib, period. We gonna see each other at this family fucking
at this other
gatherings.
mutual one.
Yeah, at these family gatherings around all the rest of the fucking family members, but like, yeah, we ain't doing no one-on-ones and no shit like that unless we going out. We going out to eat, cool, but he ain't come to the crib. He ain't no sense that he ain't even gotta come to the crib. Like for real, we ain't got nothing in common.
Love you though.
Love you though, no bullshit.
Bullshit. Love
I'm
the
gonna
fuck out
love
of
you
you.
though, and I'm a big step behind you.
Yeah.
Big step behind you. Like go dumb, completely dumb. But yeah, he ain't coming to the crib. I come to yours. You know, I got gonna be on my hip. But yeah, no, you can come to mine. No, not at all.
Okay. Anything else with the addiction thing? Want to get off your chest or anything?
About addiction?
Personal things or?
I mean, no, that's like as far as personal.
Or
no,
just
I
any little
like,
stories of other, situations that you've been in and where you've seen others and just like, okay,
go,
I got it.
go, yeah, let's do it.
Has somebody's addiction ever, like, really, like when you find out, like, no, I can't be around,
Just like, oh, fuck that,
like,
that.
not even you just a person, like, when you find, like, oh, no, I can't, and you just cut all communicating,
No, thank God.
Okay. It's never been a situation.
Yeah, no, thank God.
Have you ever known anybody that's been in situations where they found out and they told you something and it's just like, oh shit, he do what? Oh, she do this?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I can't.
I've had all types of situations where I was told by
and it'd be like
very
fact,
reliable
like,
sources.
like
Definitely, yeah, it's
like,
definitely
oh, no.
facts. Witness on it is what it is. Like receipts, everything if needed. Like yeah, shit. It's yeah. They said it is gold, and they got shit to back it up, and I was just like jaw to the floor. Like it's no way. It's no fucking way. I have been flabbergasted many of times off of shit that, you know what I'm saying, I have been told that has been very much so true. Absolutely. Even in the family. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up and then hearing, oh yeah, because you know she was doing such and such. And it's like, what? Oh my fucking God, you can't be serious.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, so absolutely with family, friends, associates, and just like, are you fucking serious?
He was doing what out here for? Damn.
There's just no way. There's just no fucking way.
And then you walk back and like they don't know that you know, and you just look at them and it's like, man.
But it's all in your head because you know what I'm saying. You don't treat them no different because you don't want them to. Feel no type of way. You don't want them to know you know, so you don't really treat them no different. In the back of your mind, you're just like, I cannot believe you. You know, something else. But yeah, what about you? You ever find out somebody was on something or doing something and you was just like, what? Ain't no way.
Not real life, like, not really, cause like, I guess I kind of grew up as a pessimist, I guess. You could say, and it was just like, I wouldn't believe everything. It was just like,
this man's.
No, well, I didn't grow up as a pessimist.
I grew up as a pessimist, I guess.
No.
Like what? A pessimist? Really? That's what you.
No, not really, but like when somebody says something kind of like credible,
yeah,
and then you go around and you see them again, it's just like, and you think about little shit they,
like oh yeah, that makes plenty of sense.
Oh no, I can't. no, they ain't about to say I hang out with you. You doing you want what's name be hanging out with them when they be out there doing that dumb shit?
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, I don't know them.
No, I don't.
I don't know them.
Fucking weird.
Only time, like, and it's like maybe the only time you might see me is at a usual person spot.
So basically, you just gonna keep it
to myself.
personal, yeah. Like it's no, yeah, we're not doing no public scenes, none of that shit. It's just.
But at that point, no. You think the person knows?
What do you mean that you know?
Well, maybe not that you know, but like other people may know about it. Not necessarily.
I mean,
not just keeping it moving or being.
I think anybody that's on drugs automatically thinks everybody thinks they're on drugs. that's really how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I say that only because, like, when I used to pop the e-pills, you know what I'm saying? I used to always just be like, man, everybody know I'm high. I used to feel like my jaw was just what I call jawing. And I was just, you know what I'm saying? I used to always just feel like I would look like I was just on some fiend shit, on some pluck shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
So it's just like, I think everybody that actually does drugs automatically thinks that you're on drugs. Even if they don't think it, you automatically believe that, oh no, they think I'm on drugs.
But, okay, but now on drugs, but like what they do to get the drugs, like, oh, you be out here.
You say what?
You know, like type of shit, like not that they're on drugs, but like the stuff they,
Yes, what we talking about?
They out there, the extra curricular stuff, the other stuff they do to get
the drugs.
Yeah.
What about it? Like, what is there a question there? Or what we talking about?
Like, has there ever been a point where it was like, ooh, no.
As far for me or somebody else?
For you. Like,
for
where
me.
you, not even family, but just a person where you find out, but like, they do what?
They do what? I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, no, I can't hang with him.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I can't hang with them.
Yes.
You ain't about to associate me.
I'm not about to say I do that with you. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry, but the shit that you are now known to do, and these motherfuckers have you on tape, so it's very much so true. Yeah, I can no longer. I can no longer associate myself with nobody.
You friends with old shit? Y'all be doing what?
Nobody in their right mind will be able to ask me no shit like that.
I don't know that person.
No, I don't do that.
I smoke weed, sir.
I'm gonna fight everybody. You can't ask me no crazy. I'm fighting everybody.
I don't do drugs. I smoke weed, sir.
I'm fighting everyone. Everyone's getting these hunts.
I have a job. I have to go there tomorrow, like I was saying.
There you go. You gotta go to work.
I have a very good job. Cause I smoke weed. Ain't got to do no extra shit.
Hello.
It's just weed. Addiction. Habit.
And I think my marijuana is a habit. It's definitely not an addiction. Like I said, I ain't out here still been sucking for no damn eighth, a quarter, a half. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? If I don't smoke, my mood might be just a tidbit, you know what I'm saying, off, but I ain't out here cussing people out because I ain't smoked no weed.
Sometimes I might do that.
No, like,
no, because I don't do it often or a lot, but they feel it when they feel it.
I ain't throwing up or sweating none of that shit because I ain't smoked no weed.
No, I ain't doing that.
I don't have to keep getting in the shower over and over again because my body aching and bottled water the only thing that's keeping me calm. Not behind no weed.
I'm just grumpy, I guess you could say.
Yeah, like, might be a little grumpy, but other than that, that's it, that's all. I'm gonna still be able to go about my day. I'm gonna still be able to function and talk to people. But I also, cause like I said, like I don't, cause like I said, it's a habit to me, but it's also a necessity. So I wouldn't put it in a wants category. It would be in a needs category, just like, you know what I'm saying, rent,
keep your balance,
insurance, electric, gas, marijuana. You know what I'm saying?
Especially now that it's legal. It's legal now.
Habit. All this is in the needs. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how I am about my weed. So
just like people are about their tobacco, their cigarettes,
and their coffee.
You know, it's
eating out. Because I know people that's addicted to eating out.
Yeah, it's basic. You know, whatever you define it, people. You know, might not be a necessity. Might be addiction. You know.
Might be addiction.
You never know. Sometimes it takes the man in the mirror or somebody really like, oh, what the fuck, you know? you doing?
Because some people are addicted to shopping and shit.
Okay. Alright. Have you ever confronted a person, like, when you found out some shit, like, oh no, I'm, like, where you felt like you was close to that person, and I was like, no, like, such and such said, you doing, like, what's going, like, has that ever came up, and like,
off the top, no, I can never remember, like,
where you heard some shit about, like, a real person friend, and you was like, I gotta let it, like,
because for one of my real personal friends, like, the people that I really, like, let in my circle, they don't be on no fuck shit. That's, for lack of better words, they don't be on no fuck shit. So I don't really.
We don't be talking. They don't be talking.
Yeah, like, I don't gotta worry about nothing like that from them. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I did, it would be nothing for me to call them and have a conversation with them and we get to the bottom of whatever the fuck the situation is. But no, I've never had to do that with none of my personal friends. So, you know what I'm saying? And if you're my personal friend, I really don't feel like I need to go the extra mile with you. So, no, I never had to confront nobody or talk to nobody about nothing that they was doing while they was off their rockers and no shit like that. Fuck. I just know that to hang on your ass no more because you can't handle your drugs.
Something like, well, I can kind of been like, I'm like, I only let certain people get real close to the point where I can keep, like, if I heard something, I will give them a call because I care that much. Like,
yeah.
You know, I might hear something and be like, oh, and then when I see the person, I'm like, damn, they might be right.
They maybe it is.
Shit makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, and I wouldn't confront them because because maybe I don't like them that much, or maybe.
Or just fuck it.
Yeah, just fuck
yeah,
it don't bother my real life, like my whatever.
It's not stopping my money. It's not altering my
mood. Sometimes they do shit, and it's just
fuck it. People do the fucking do. Everybody grown.
Everybody grown. I gotta go to work. That's all I got. I ain't dragging along. So. Anything else, cousin? Anything else you want to say?
No, absolutely.
No questions? Nothing to pop up in your head like mine did. You know how my mind works.
Yeah, mine is retarded, but no.
You can't say that word.
Oh, snap. My bad. Your mind is mentally challenged. But no, if you can, just get out. If you
what would you suggest if, like, people are addicted to anything that really, really, real life need
anything, try to get help. If you can't do it by yourself, find you a support system. Like, even if it ain't your friends and family, they got people online that will real life talk to you like they
therapy is a real thing, man. It's so what you might cry. That's what they're there for. Strangers can let you talk like they're blank page or blank on
get into a program.
Talk to somebody, man. If you real life like addicted to something that you feel like this is detrimental to my everyday life,
Yeah. There's resources all over the place. Like, all over the place. They even have like a 3-digit number you can dial on your phone.
Yeah. Right now.
That will get you the resources.
You can have no service or nothing. Press that. It's like 911. Hell, yeah.
And it will definitely get you the resources that you could benefit from. So, yeah, get help if you can. If you need help. If you need help getting help, get help to get help.
Therapy is cool, dog. Don't let people shame you. Therapy is cool. It's alright. It's alright to speak to a whole stranger and just let it out.
Absolutely.
And it really is, because you don't need. Maybe I'll say nothing about religion. Come on.
You gotta open my shot.
I gotta open your shot. So tell them where they can get at you, guys.
Boom. On Facebook, Harleen Quinzel.
Okay.
On Instagram, it's _Harley _Quinn _ Harley is spelled HARLIE.
You want to shout out your Twitter or is something else?
pour yourself on me. Go ahead. Tell me. Tell your handles.
My handles is Cousin Tay on Facebook. It's spelled Cuzin space TAE on Facebook. Another page on Facebook, Cousin06 _ Cousin06 CUZIN06. Also get on me on Instagram, Cousin Tay CUZIN TAE. Cousin Tay. Fyre Talk. FYRE. On YouTube, get at us. We're both on YouTube. We're both on Instagram. Both on Facebook.
We all over the place.
We all over the place. We love, we can hang out. We can talk. Maybe I don't know. I don't like strangers. But yeah, man. Please do give us topics. Give us love. Give us hate. Give us comments. Give us
anything.
We
listen. And like I said, we talk back.
We talk back. I talk now. I like people with these days. It's cool. It feels good. I really do appreciate it. Like, nigga, I be sad sometimes.
Oh, Lord. See a shot, take a shot. We'll talk about that later.
Thank y'all, people. Episode number 33. Oh.
Call it a night.
Addiction, man. Got still on topic. Addiction, man. Call it a night.
Just call it a night to say what you want.
Say what I want.
Yeah, you don't gotta stay on topic.
I ain't gotta stay on topic. I don't know, man. I love y'all. Supporters. I don't know.
That's just call it a night.
Hey, call it a night, man. Love is love. I love y'all.
Yeah.
That's all I want, man. I'm high.
Good night.
Good night. Episode number 33. This is her turn next week.
33.